Welcome to another edition of
Film Therapy.
So we are going to review the Ghostbusters film
2016 edition.
But we need to get an elephant out of the room. From the people that have seen the last episode, they may have noticed that we're missing. I can't fuck. This is so stupid. I can't.
Nate's dead.
Nate is dead.
He saw the movie with us. He hated it so much that he actually died during the credits. This is a shock to us all. Yeah, he didn't even get to see the post credits, which is it's unlike Nate. So
He always sticks around.
Yeah. So he's not coming back. What is that?
Oh my god!
What is that?
Get him! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Damn it!
I would have liked it too if it had a full male cast.
Bustin' makes me feel good. Who we gonna call? Louder.
Welcome to therapy. No?
I liked that.
That was bad.
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
I would make that a fucking shirt.
Welcome to the therapy.
Yeah, like that was so catchy, dude.
Mama always said.
I gotta go back to the workshop on that one.
Yeah.
Just let it, sit on you. I don't know. That's also a catchphrase. Let it sit on you.
Are we leaving this in?
Yeah, we'll leave
some
it
of
in.
it. Who knows?
Yeah, so what brings us in today? Why are we here?
Ghostbusters.
We're kind of toe up about Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Toe up.
All these great catchphrases.
I fucking quit. I feel pretty good. Before the movie, I didn't really care. Like, Paul Feig is someone I really trust in. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Bridesmaids. I haven't seen it in a long time. Maybe now I'd love it. But I do really enjoy The Heat. Spy, I think, is the best comedy of the last 5 years. So, I was looking forward to this movie for Paul Feig. I didn't care so much as the Ghostbusters thing. I enjoy Ghostbusters, but I enjoy both of them, even though the second one's not great. For the fact that it's a Ghostbusters film, I enjoy it. But, I wasn't stuck on that. I wasn't stuck on it being a female cast. Like, they cast 4 hilarious women, and they were great in it. So, I wasn't blown away. I had problems with the movie, but overall, I enjoyed it. I had a good time, so I feel good.
Yeah, I would agree for the most part. Like, this film was really, really fun. If you want it to be, if you're going in with the mentality that you're going to hate this movie, you're going to hate it. This is not going to convert non-believers because this film isn't in the mindset. It does do fan service, and I think if anything that kind of hurts the film. I think it's strongest when it relies on its own legs, especially with the 4 new cast members that we got. They are so weird and different in their own way that it's best when you see their interactions. And they all have their own highlights. It's not like one overpowers the other. Some people are saying Holtzman. She could become a fan favorite, but everyone has their shining moment, I think. And some are more subtle than the others, and I think that's what every great ensemble cast is. And I think Ghostbusters, this year's Ghostbusters, has a great ensemble cast. Like I said, it's not a perfect movie, but I had so much fun during this film. I would love to see it again. I would love more of these films from these actors and the crew that made it.
I was a little disappointed by this movie, unfortunately. I went in with not high expectations, but I had expectations, I would say. I just loved the sound of the cast. The director, Paul Feig, he did Spy, which I really, really liked. I wasn't thrown off by the marketing at all. I don't know, it didn't turn me off because, the trailers for Spy and The Heat weren't that great, but they turned out to be pretty good movies. But I don't know, it was all of the nods to the original, which I think held it back. a bit and kind of kept it from being an original movie, and not a lot of the jokes landed. There were times where I did like chuckle during the movie, and I thought Chris Hemsworth was great, as well as the other cast. I'm not just saying.
Oh, Jackson's the man.
But
Penises are funny, aren't
they? They are. But yeah, I don't know. I love the cast. Some of the jokes landed, but I think ultimately it was all the nods to the original that held it back from being a great movie, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that's where I stand on it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have any of the bias from the trailers that some people might have had, but I definitely didn't enjoy them. I think that there were a lot of funny moments in the movie, and there's a lot of parts where I was laughing out loud, and it was just good stuff. But I just was really bothered by the overall plot of it, and I think like a lot of it had to do with the third act, like that big fight scene just to me felt really silly. All the new pointless seeming weapons that they added in just for the fight scene at the end that serve no real purpose. And then the whole like saving of the person going into a different dimension at the end was really lame to me. But like overall, I enjoyed my experience, honestly. Like I thought it was really funny and it was a good time, but it was just an average film, and the rest of it kind of, the problems kept it from being really great.
Kyle, what would you grade this film? Or diagnose
I mean, like I said, there are problems, but overall, it's a Paul Feig film. It feels like a Paul Feig film, and it barks like a Paul Feig film. It's probably a Paul Feig.
It's weird how you just keep mentioning the man that made it and not the women.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You fucking
don't-
sexist.
I'm glad someone
pig.
said it.
No, like they were all. The whole cast was great. Every person in the cast, other than whoever played that villain. But overall, I had a good time with the film. Like there's problems. There's problems with any movie. And I'm not going to ignore these. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's fine that these cameos were so forced and everything, but it's still a fun time. It's what I wanted out of this movie, so I would give it not a perfect score. I give it a B-.
No, I agree with everything that's been said. I totally think the cameos almost felt like underdeveloped. Like they didn't spend much time thinking of a clever way to incorporate the original actors. But at the same time, that wasn't a huge flaw for me because I wasn't seeing this Ghostbusters for them. I keep saying, like it's hard for me to critically analyze this film because it's just big, silly fun. Of course, the harder of a fan you are, the more critically you're going to look at it, and that's totally fair. For me, I'm not a Ghostbuster head. I don't know what you guys call yourselves. But I had a lot of fun with what we were given. Of course, I think in future installments, if those were to come about, I think they could find their footing a lot better. But I would give this film a B+ because this is a film that I could revisit. This is a fun film to revisit for me. I can overlook the flaws. I can just sit back, relax, turn my brain off, and just laugh. And I think that's something that's not to be the most disliked YouTube video for. I mean, you can enjoy this film if you want to, if you will let yourself.
I didn't let myself.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't mean to look at you. If you'll let yourself.
You fucking piece of shit.
What'd you think, Nate?
Tell
him.
Tell him.
I can't do it. For whatever reason, I don't know, maybe it was the constant throwbacks, or I don't know. I just looking at this film with such a critical eye, but I would have to give the film a C-. I'm looking forward to any potential sequels, if there are going to be any more. I love the cast in the movie. I love the director. I really hope they try to do something really different with the second one and not rely too much on the older films. But you know, I found some laughs. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it simple. I said pretty much everything. I'm gonna give it a C. It's alright.
And that's it. I think we worked through some things.
If you couldn't tell, we were half awake during this.
Yeah, it is 1
But
a.m.
please don't let it speak to the quality of this film. As you can tell with the C and a C-.
We came to some conclusions.
We came to some conclusions.
Figured some stuff out.
We did. And you know what? I think we made some progress, and I'm looking forward to the next one. And I hope you all are as well.
Yes.
And the next episode of Film Therapy.
That's what.
Come back here.
Yeah, I feel like.
Same film time, same film channel.
That's right.
I'll probably be dead
Yeah.
again.
Can we do another outro?
creepy.
Please,
Oh, for real?
please give me another outro to work with. Please. I'm begging.
That was the only one you need?